Hello. My haircut is tomorrow. I'm excited because I haven't got a haircut professionally, like in a salon, since more than a year ago. Last year, February, I think. Other than that, I have my aunt cut it and I cut it. So this is what we're working with. This is what my hair looking like, rat tail. It's up to my butt. Everything is layered in a way. It's not professional layers again because I did the layering. So tomorrow I'm going to go get a Rezo haircut. I have no idea what to expect. I just hope that my hair looks different, because when I got the first haircut the first time, my hair looked more or less the same. I got 3 layers. I think that was my problem. I should have got 4 to 5 and I only got 3 layers. And after she had cut my hair, it looked good. Well, it's all poofy. She did a dry cut. Although they washed it. They put me in the heat thing with the helmet thing, put my head in, sit in for like an hour. I was so hungry that time too. And I sat down in the chair and my hair was looking good. It was looking nice, but it wasn't giving what I wanted to give. It wasn't giving volume, and it looked like my hair didn't change, like nothing changed. There was no difference from before and after. I didn't like that. This time I'm hoping that it's gonna be different. Also, after I finished that haircut, I told her to go lower with the last layer. I should have never done that. It took me a year to regrow that hair out. My aunt and I had to like keep trimming my hair so it would match up with the rest of it. Oh. Aww. Here, look. They're right there. Okay. Right. Like I was saying, I hope that I get more volume in my hair. I hope that my hair doesn't get messed up. I hope it looks different, and I hope I get my money's worth. I paid $100. I hope I only have to pay $100. I hope there's no, I probably have to pay tip, but I hope there's no like $100 just to book the appointment. You have to pay another $100 when you're there after. I hope I don't get one of those things. I'm gonna wash my hair tonight. I'm not allowed to put any product in it, and I have to make sure it's detangled. So it's gonna be interesting. I don't like how my hair looks when it's dry. It gives like frizzy and no curls when it has no leave-in conditioner in it. But that's what it says to do. I'm excited. To see how this is gonna turn out at the end. Cause last time, let me tell you how much I paid. Right? Keep in mind that she butchered my last layer. 3 layers, and she made the last one too high. So it was like boom, boom, and then boom. Boom, boom, boom. Way too high. I did not like that. And it took me so long to regrow that hair. That hair was practically, by the time I washed it and styled it, that hair was high up. And also got face framing pieces, and I think I hate that. I really do hate that. When my aunt was here, we cut these wisps, and I really like these little wisps. Like, I just went around the edges and we just cut it, and I like these. They're cute, they're short, they're not too long, and I could always just keep trimming it. I like and it doesn't bother my hair when I put it in like a braid like this. Like, it's just cute little wisp. It makes me feel a little artsy too. But yeah, so I hope it looks good at the end. I'll be back. Probably the next clip you're gonna see is me about to wash my hair or me coming out the shower. Okay, it is now 8 o'clock. Appointment's at 10. I just washed my hair, detangled it, didn't put no product in it, which I kind of like, because it usually takes me a while to put that in my hair and then to style it and so this is what it's looking like. This is how long my hair is. Oh, welcome to the bathroom. Stay. Can you see? Let me see if I can move. Yo. Stay. This is how long the hair is. I'll show you another video when it dries, so you can compare the before and the after. I really don't want to get charged a $35 fee for detangling, so I'm gonna try to do the least amount of movement I can on my hair. I also forgot to show you guys how much hair comes out of my hair. This is the brush I use. When I wash my hair, this is the brush I use. Yeah, it's not really one of the curly girl hair brushes, because I feel like we had this one. Wait, we have this one. Right now it's molding all over. Disgusting, right? Obviously I ain't using this. Somebody should clean this. I'm not using this because I think it messes up my curl pattern. I think I prefer letting my hair do the work rather than the brush. The curly hair brush I would buy is the one that's like wiggly on the edges. That's the one I would prefer to buy rather than that. But we have that, so don't mind the noise you hear downstairs. That's my family. Anyways, with that brush, I haven't washed my hair since last week, so this is the amount of hair I lost. Take a good look. Smell it, taste it, lick it. Lick your screen. Yeah, this is all the hair I lost. Tell me if you want me to. I could probably, if I kept all the hair that I lost, that I lose when I brush it, I'd have multiple wigs. Honestly. If I was, God forbid, knock on wood. Knock on wood. God forbid I get cancer. But if I was to, and I know I'm gonna get it, I'm cutting the hair off right here, and that's becoming its own wig. Because I could just, and that's my hair. That's my hair. Yeah. But I don't plan on cutting my hair short in a long time. I had it short already. I prefer it long. It suits me more. Okay. Bye. Currently it is 11 o'clock. Hair is more or less fully dried. This is what my hair looks like. A little bad. Almost fully dried. More or less. We seeing it before. Look at the sheep. The sheep. You gotta look at the sheep. This is what the view looks like from the front. Hopefully I look better tomorrow. Good morning. This is my hair fully dried. This is what we're working with. Okay, so I'm almost there. I'm a block away. I really need to pee. It smells nice. It's not me. Oh, I don't smell bad, but it smells nice around here. Wait, no. It smells garbage. There is a building that I know. I don't know if it's the Flatiron building. It might be. There's where I'm getting the haircut.
3 hours later.
I do like the shape in the back. Do you see the shape?
Yeah, I see.
Do you remember the shape I had before? What was the shape I had before?
It's like a long L. Like,
What?
like this. Wait,
Can you put the camera on my face? A long L?
I didn't even know how to explain it. I'm not a girl. I didn't know how to explain here.
A long L.
Not a L, not a L.
A long L.
Like an I. A long I. Or with a.
So it wasn't a V?
It was a V.
So what the are you saying? A
I
long
don't
I.
know what to say, bro. Leave me alone.
Okay.
What is wrong with you? I didn't know.
Okay. It's been 2 days. 2 days after I got my haircut at Rezo Salon. Right now I'm going to be talking about my experience going there, how I feel about my haircut, and what else is there? That's it for now. Okay, here's the hair. Here's the hair. Let me stand up. Here's it from the side view, back view, side view again, front view. So I know you saw my hair already from the last clip because that was in the city with my boyfriend, I'm pretty sure. But you know, that's the day of getting the haircut. I've had time to think about the haircut, how I feel about the haircut. Let's start with the fact that every time I do get my hair cut, I always regret it because they cut my hair. They do cut my hair nicely, but I really like the length that I have. And I know when you go into a haircut, you're cutting off the ends. Not only the ends, but they're, you know, cutting a little bit more because that's what hairstylists do. But I love my long hair. That's my secret. I love the long hair. It's not really a secret because it's kind of obvious. Like, hello. But I feel like they're cutting my hair and they don't do exactly what I want them to do, which is kind of annoying. I wish that I could be the person cutting my hair with the talent of cutting people's hair, because when people cut my hair, it doesn't come out the way I want it to look. Okay, let's talk about the experience. I was excited to go to get my hair cut because I haven't in a really long time and I was expecting it to be really good. I went with a guy named Christopher. He was one of the cheaper options. I was trying to like budget because haircuts are expensive. In total I spent $209 plus I gave him tip obviously because I felt bad, but it was cheaper than the last time I got a haircut, which ended up costing me $250. And then I paid with card, and then the tip thing came up and she was right in front of me, so I got nervous and I put like a lot of tip. So it was like more than $250 on a haircut. Never ever again. Right now I have like the base to go off of, so all my hair starts to grow back. I'm probably not gonna get a next haircut for the next 2 years. Yeah, my hair is gonna stay like this for the next 2 years. I'm gonna grow it back out because I think he cut too much off this side. When he was cutting my hair, he just kept cutting on this side, and I was just like looking at him the whole time. Too much hair was cut. So I walked in, everybody was friendly, everybody was nice. I told him what I wanted. I told him how my experience with the last time I went for a haircut and then compared it to this time. And I wanted, because you know, I did a little bit of research on TikTok about what I wanted. We all know no, we don't all know, but I know. And I like the Calagaria sisters, how their hair is. I know they all have different ways of styling it, and they all have different like hair curl patterns. But I like how their hair is. It's voluminescent. It's always, the curls are looking nice all the time. Besides Eliana, because she, you know, sometimes she don't do her hair. But that's fine. That'd be me. I like how their hair looks, and they still have the length. I wanted my hair to look like, I should have shown a reference picture. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I told him that the last time I got a haircut, I had only done 3 layers and I want to do more layers. So the way they do haircuts there, they don't necessarily layer it like that. They do more of like they shape the whole hair so that it's like seamless layers, not so choppy, not steps, right? It's more thing. So we talked about that. He brushed out my hair and he was like trimming it, aligning it, doing guidelines and what else can I say? He was really rough. I do like him, but he was rough on my hair, on my head, the whole thing from start to finish. I was like bracing the whole time because he was parting through my curls really hard. It really hurt a lot. My hair still kind of hurts from it when I touch it in certain places. Like I'm tender-headed right here, and If hair was hurting me, you could only imagine for a year. I literally had to put my hands like this and squeeze to bear the pain. Like, I'm talking about painful. I wish I had seen the full price breakdown before I went, because I only saw that maybe I wasn't doing the math right, but I paid $100 to go, and then at the end I was like, this is not gonna cost me only $100. Like, I knew. Yeah. Anyway, I wish I had saw the full price breakdown, because I knew when I was sitting in that chair that I was gonna have to pay more money, and I was really praying that it wasn't gonna be like, you pay $100 to reserve a spot, you pay $200. No, I was really hoping it wasn't over 100, and I'm glad it wasn't. She said, your remaining is 109. I said, excuse me, what'd you say? She said, you want me to charge you the same card? I said, sure, yeah, go ahead. Whatever. Continuing on, everything through my hair. Here, I took a picture. I'm gonna put it right here. This is what my hair looked like after he had cut it and before he went to wash it. And then after we went downstairs, because there was all the head stuff, all the sinks were being used. That place is big. Like, I thought it was just that one floor. No, there's a basement. So we went downstairs. He put me in the little sink thing. Their sinks are so comfortable. Every salon I've been to before that, the sink, oh, as a girl, you know, if you go to the salon, you know, the sinks hurt. The sinks hurt. You put your neck down and you're bracing your whole self. My neck muscles start hurting me a lot. But that sink was really comfortable, and then the seat came up, so my legs were up and it was relaxing. Since it was my first time there, I got a promotion, a deep conditioner treatment. So they steamed my hair. After that, he started to brush through my hair. I think he put gel in it. I was telling him what I usually do. Section it off. He was sectioning it really nice. After we went upstairs, I had to dry my hair first. He diffused it, and then I went under the thing, and then he diffused it again. Good. I like that. I don't usually diffuse my hair, but it looked good. Every time they do it in the salon, it always looks good. When I do it, it looks like bum. Right after, that's when he started styling it after it was dry. He separated it. He took a long, nothing bad, but it took a long time for him to separate my curls. He had used a water-based serum to separate my curls, and it took so much longer than I expected. Like, I think it took it had to been over 30 minutes me lying in the chair. I had to like keep reclining because the whole time my head was like this. That was not comfortable for me. My head was losing circulation. When I got up, I could feel the blood rushing back to my head. He separated all of them. I don't know what he was doing, because it wasn't hurting, but he was being a little rough. He was separating all the curls. It looks good though. I'll try that later when I wash my hair. I think he was also cutting pieces of my hair off, because when I came off the chair, there was a little bit of hair on the floor. And then I sat back in the chair. He told me to close my eyes. I was so nervous. So nervous. He told me to close my eyes and sit on the chair so that I could be surprised when I see my hair. So nervous because I didn't know what I was expecting. And I don't want to fake a reaction. Like, what if it didn't look good and I was faking a reaction? That would have been horrible. So I was sitting with my eyes closed for about it was a while. I was closing my eyes. I could feel my heart beating, and then I opened them. This is a photo of me in the salon after it was done, the completed photo. I was surprised. It was a little different. Surprised because I didn't expect it to be so short, and I also was expecting it to be shaped better, because it still looks steppy to me. I mean, I do like the change in haircut. My hair grows back fast in the next 2 years, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. In the next 2 years, my hair is going to be back to where it was before. I wish I didn't get face framing pieces. Actually, yeah, because usually at the salons, each time they go, I hate it. It makes me feel really ugly. Yeah, it's not my preferred look. I like when my front pieces are long. I actually might go back and chop off a little bit. I think I'm gonna chop off some and put it like right there. What do you think? I like that more than it being like this. Yeah, I felt like it was a little choppy. He kept taking off at the side, and I'm an artist. I feel balance. I know what the center of my head feels like, and I know when one side has more than the other. This side definitely has more taken off, because right now more hair is on this side. He also said I'm a middle part girly. I know I'm a middle part girly. It's annoying. Okay, sorry, I thought I saw a spider. It looks good. I think it looks good. it's giving jellyfish sometimes. That's what I be feeling like. Like, why is it giving jellyfish? You know? Like, why can't I do that? Do you see what I mean? Like, where's what I'm asking for on the bottom here? You know? Why isn't this like this and then this like that? Maybe next time I'm gonna cut it myself. I am disappointed about my length. I wish the length I had before was kept a little bit more because I really do like my long hair. It's iconic for me, my long hair. Without the long hair, I feel a little less myself. That's all. I think that's all I'm gonna say. Bye.